Didn't work. I know you died thinking about it still.
Ask God, because if you can't get it from that person, just talk to God.
You
Come
did
on,
not.
man.
Welcome back to It's Controversial. I'm Nay,
I'm Cookie.
and today we're going to talk about
The power of the tongue, as well as how you speak, language, all that kind of good stuff. And then we'll go into, I don't even know how to really say that. It's not just unconditional love. It's more than just that. Hello.
It's
Let's
how
not
we-
do that. Thanks. Thank you. I'm sorry. I know you're thirsty. Just wait a second. Okay. Thanks. Love you. All right. I don't know how to really get into that, but we'll get into that later on when we finally start talking about it. But to start it off, I guess.
what made you think of that topic?
The power of the tongue?
Yeah.
Is I don't
'Cause you
really
chose
know.
it.
I don't know why. Really, it's really because it's real, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I'm like,
You're an advocate.
yeah, and I
You're
think
an
that's. I
advocate
think I just
for
thought about it
sure.
randomly, and how far that I've come with that, as far as
Mhm.
like watching what I say, because you know how I could get like with the type of stuff that I would say, and trying to like rearrange my way of thinking when it came to that. Because I was like, okay, girl, like you got to stop saying that, because like
Yeah.
what now that you know that everything that you're saying is happening and it's not good things, then let's kind of like change that up a little bit, you know?
And think about it. I didn't even think about that's why, because I started to believe like, dang, this girl always says she got bad luck, and she just really has bad luck. I thought maybe the bad luck came first, and that's why
Yeah.
it was happening. But maybe it was
But
you. I don't know.
it had to have been, it had to have been because I was like at that time in my life, which was like years ago. Like I was in like college, like freshman year of college or something like that, even in high school. And I had like a pessimistic way of thinking a lot of time, or like I always expected something to not go my way because stuff just didn't go my way. I felt like, so I think that was just, it was definitely me, because like I'm already telling myself, I'm just saying it out loud that okay, something bad's already going to happen. So like, okay, God's like, okay, then yes it is, because you said it. So there you go.
Yeah.
If that's what you want, then there you go.
Mhm.
So yeah, it definitely was my fault. So that's why I was like, I had to change my mindset, because I was just sick of things happening.
Yeah. And sometimes I think like, what if God is looking at you like, well, you already expected of me, so go ahead.
Yeah, and God's
Like,
like, so you think that low of me that you don't think that I
he
can give you anything good in life. So
right.
here you go then. So I'm going to give you what you expected, which is so sad. Which I'm so glad that I was able to like
Get out of
come out of,
that.
no, seriously, because that was I was
Scary.
constantly saying something negative about
Scary.
myself, and I wasn't even saying anything negative about other people. Like it was me. Like I was putting myself down, but not in a way where I was like calling myself ugly and stuff. It wasn't like that. It was just like,
And
girl,
things were literally always happening then.
mm-hmm. I don't even know what was happening.
I can't remember, but I remember the feeling. The
so
feeling was
dry.
so strong.
It was like every single. I was like, I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna get this. This gonna happen. Like every single
Every
time. And I don't know why I was like that.
And you always say, I hate, I hate, I hate, I hate.
Remember somebody?
Yes.
So he said, is that all you do is say?
He
Is
said,
that all you do?
he told her, is that how you start every sentence with I hate? Because she said it that much back then, like all the time.
I don't do that now. I do say I hate sometimes, but
yeah, it's occasional. But back then, oh my god, I was like a broken record.
Yeah, I did say it
That's
a
what it
lot.
was.
Like cause I even look at like past posts of like me like just posting stuff like with words, and like I'm like I hate this. I hate it. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, do you love anything? Like,
I think you love
geez.
stuff now. What you did?
Yeah, now I just immediately say I don't like it. Like like somebody does something, like I don't like that person. I don't like you. I don't like it. Like I do that a lot. I don't say I hate though.
Yeah, hate is a strong word to use in your
It's
everyday
kinda funny to
language
say,
all the
though.
time.
It
But
is
you
kind of
use
funny
it
to say. I
too
did.
much.
I did.
And I don't think we're supposed to be saying it like
No,
that.
you're not.
Like pew, pew, pew,
Yeah,
pew, pew.
I'm like, I don't really hate you, but like, I really strongly don't like you. Like I really don't. But like I should not have been saying I hate. Like I
Like
said I
hate is
hate a
just
lot.
so strong.
It is.
It just sounds. I don't know if I did that. Like, did I even do that type of stuff in high school? Like, did I
What?
speak like?
No.
I don't think. Yeah,
I
I
was
was
the only,
saying.
I did it enough for the both of us. I did. You were more optimistic at the time and I was more pessimistic, which is crazy because I'm not a pessimistic person
No,
at all.
I don't know
But
why that is.
I don't know.
I feel like lately I've been getting like more pessimistic.
You have,
Yeah, I don't know
you
what that
definitely have,
means.
because you've been saying a lot of pessimistic stuff, and I'm like,
And I
girl,
don't know where that's coming from. I don't know how we switch roles,
I don't know. I don't,
but I feel
and
it
yours is just
lately.
random, and I'm just like, what are you even talking about? Like, who said that this is going to happen? Like, I think yours is more, I guess, a form of anxiety, maybe, or you're just anxious, or you
Yeah,
don't, or fearful of like
yeah,
whatever. But
and that's what I need to work on is like working on my fear of uncertainty.
yeah,
Cause I feel like cause today when I found out like I had the other job,
hmm
like I got off the phone because I was on the phone on my watch in class. So I did not care. I ran to the kids' bathroom. I was like, huh, hello. I'm so
God,
serious.
it's crazy how they called you.
I know, and I didn't want to miss it because I recognized the number.
hmm
And as soon as I walked away, it felt like a whole weight lifted off my shoulders.
Yeah,
So I feel like I was like because I felt like I was on edge these past few months trying to
yeah.
figure out
And like
stuff.
even me when I was telling you like just call out like I don't know, a part of me just felt like okay, you're not really gonna lose anything because I just already had a feeling that you were gonna get it, I guess, and maybe that's why I was just
Um,
because like I didn't even wait like 2 seconds to text you. I was just like call out like immediately, but then I'm like when you were like questioning everything that I was saying, and like I was like okay, well I mean, see like you
cause
got the end, but then I was like, what were you so worried about?
worried,
Yeah.
cause it's like at my job they make it so difficult.
But why would you care if you were planning on leaving?
I didn't know if I got the job though. To me, I didn't know though. To me, I didn't know until I
You
got in the
knew.
interview.
I
When I
this
got in the interview, that's when I knew for sure like, I got this.
I guess
But
I was just
before
like
that,
everything
I
I
was
was
like,
telling you to
I didn't feel
do.
qualified because I was like, I don't have the same
Honestly, you
stuff
may
as
not
you.
be
I don't
qualified
think I
because
was.
I don't think I was, but it
Cause
was.
how did I get that? I'm a taller teacher and I'm getting a job like that. That didn't make sense to me. That's why I didn't feel confident. It made more sense
I
that she would
get
have
that.
turned me around.
Yeah, I get that. But I also was like the way it happened so fast. I felt like that should have gave you a little bit more confidence in it. It was within a day
And
of
they
you
do
even.
say God will give you jobs that you're not qualified for. Because I was definitely not
And
qualified
I
for
was
this
like,
job at all.
I don't know. A part of me was just like, I if I can help you out and like get it for you, like I just had a feeling like already. If I'm like, yeah, just go ahead and sit there, because I'm like,
Um,
I'm telling you, like, because you know me, I just like I don't know if you really gonna get it, but like you know I'm gonna say
yeah, you
that,
would be
but
honest.
I'm like, no, send it in, like, but the only thing I was telling you was like if you weren't comfortable with the pay, that's the only thing I was really like pushing for because I wouldn't want you to do that if you weren't like, nah, I'm not gonna be able to
So
live off of
maybe,
that, but.
dang, maybe
But
I do need to work on that.
I don't know what's going on with you lately.
I
I'm
don't
serious.
know.
I'm
I
like,
don't know.
okay, you want to be what was that? 2016 me? I don't even know when that
I
was.
don't.
But
I'm not saying I hate though, but it's a whole different type of thing. I think I'm just
no, I mean the pessimistic, anxious,
attitude.
like questioning everything in a negative way though. Like you're not questioning in a positive, like, oh my god, what if I actually get somewhere with it? Like you're not doing
I
that.
don't know. I think I think it's because like what all like I went through and we went through
Mm.
these past few years is like I think I felt how you felt. I think
What like
that like
everything that was going at me
yeah,
going?
like because
Yeah,
everything felt like everything bad was about to
yeah.
happen. Like
But
everything, but it didn't. It's starting to change though, so that's why I need to change
yeah, and
that.
I don't even think at the time where I finally decided to change my I just declined it. At the time that I decided to change my mindset, I don't even think that things were going better for me at the time. I think I
Mhm.
was still cuz like even like when we were like freshman year college kind of like or just came back from Valdosta. Like things weren't going great for me at all, really. But I was like I'm sick of feeling like
That.
that. Like it was just so draining and tiring, and like I'm like, oh my god, like I just want to be happy. I don't even care about nothing for real. Like I don't even care about
Ah,
anything. So it was like, what am I?
yeah,
Why am I even being negative about it anyway? Like I don't care whether it works out or not at this point. So I was like, I'd rather just be like, okay, I mean, something better is gonna come along instead of me being like, oh, this isn't gonna work out because like I don't care. So what are you stressing about? Especially if I'm the main person always stressing about not caring about something, then why be negative? Like
that's
just
true.
let it
But
go.
see, I'm not known for that, so I don't
Not known for what?
not caring. I always care about
I'm not
something.
known for that. By who? Besides you.
Your uncle, your mom, your sister, your other sister, your dad. The
Because
list
all
goes
right.
Grammy, your other
Whatever.
grandma. Everyone that knows you don't care. I don't understand what.
Let's not. I care
When
about
have
some
you
things.
ever
I
cared?
care about some things.
I'm not saying like
I know.
interpersonal
I
relationships because I know
know.
you care about people that you love. I'm talking about things in the
Because okay,
world. In
because
the
really,
world.
what why do I need to? Let's be honest.
Okay, when you say it like that, I hear you, but it's like some
Answer the
things is
question
like
then.
okay, some things. God,
Because
let
I need
me
to know,
finish.
because I need people to, because I am so sick of getting yelled at every day of my life about something. You need to know these things. You need to care. I'm
In the
actually sick of
long
hearing
run,
that.
I see where you're going because we all
Why
gonna
does it have
die
to be in the long
anyway.
run? Why can't it be a short run?
Short, in the short term, let me finish. In the short term, maybe, for instance, like me, just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, but okay, that
You're
is
just confused. That's okay.
what you confused on.
Everything.
Okay, but I'm saying like it's like when stuff is happening. I'm not even going to be specific because I already know what I'm going to hear. But when things happen in the world, and then I am not giving people the reaction that they want, like I'm not into it. I'm not like, oh yeah, I wish they would do things like I'm not doing that. They're like, well, you should care. You shouldn't want this. It's like I never said I wanted it. I just said that I don't really care because, like, one, I have God, and that's my main thing. It's just like I have Jesus Christ. I don't care what these humans on this earth are actually. I really don't care. So then it's like, why am I wrong for feeling like that? Because I get yelled at. I get yelled at like about that all the time, and I'm like, am I really doing something wrong because I'm not caring about what's going on as far as what the government is doing or what this nation is doing? Like, what? Why am I wrong for not caring about it?
I feel like stuff like that it's gonna happen regardless.
I have no control over it. Like I don't. I mean, I can vote for people and stuff, but like as
It's
far
not a
as like what
guarantee
they
that they're
choose
gonna
to
win
do,
just because you voted for them.
exactly, and what they choose to do, I really can't control. So like, so for me to be sitting here, because all we can do is worry. If that's Karen, then I mean like, okay, but I don't want to worry because that's what it seems like. Everybody that's saying that they like they're so into what's going on, it's worry. It's not. I'm getting ready to go out and change this. It's just they're worried about what's going to happen. So
Yeah,
that's their way. If that's a form of caring, then I don't want to. I don't want to care because I don't want to be worried about what's going to
tomorrow.
happen. I don't want to worry about that.
Yeah, because that's what I feel like was happening with me. Because like it kept popping
Hmm.
up, and that's why I'm like, I feel like this is what y'all want us to do. You want us to
Exactly.
panic. You
But I
want
don't.
us
What
to
for?
feel
What
like that.
reason? I don't
I
know.
don't know. But I also feel like that's probably like when I say that I'm probably like the devil because
Hmm.
he gets gain from
Absolutely.
that emotion.
But I'm not
So
about to do that.
that's why I was like, let me just relax. Just watch it
Yeah.
might pan over or something else may happen or you might just die just in time.
And then maybe
So I
people
don't know.
think like maybe people think we're dumb because of our faith in God and why we don't like panic when stuff like this happens. I feel like a lot of people think like, girl, this is not the time to be talking about God. It is exactly the time to be talking about God because he's literally the only one who's about who's going to be able to save us anyway. And I'm not about to sit here and worry about something like that.
Mhm.
I mean, if it's my time to
Mhm.
go, it's my time to go. But if it's not, God's not gonna let it happen. So I'm just
I
saying
know.
you,
You
and
say
I
the same
mean
thing
it.
every
I really
time.
mean it because I just know He's not gonna let something happen to me if it's not supposed to happen to me. So what am I gonna sit here and if it does, it's just my time, and I cannot stop it regardless. So it's like, what am I? Am I really wrong for not caring? Because like when people hear not caring, it's like they just immediately think like, oh, you're negative. No, that's not it. I feel like the most peace that I feel like nobody else is able to feel because they're so worried all the time. Like
That's probably
I'm
why
not.
people like living like off the grid. They be having the
Yeah,
most peaceful life, man. Cause
not care about
they
nothing. They have no
like being off social
responsibilities.
media, everything. Boy, we did that fast, and we got it
It
felt
felt
so
great. It
peaceful.
felt great, and then getting back on, it was like a whole new
Like
world
this,
for no. Yeah, it was like ew. Like why did I even come back to this? Like, I
yeah.
mean, immediately after that fast, it was like I got on Facebook and I was just seeing like all I saw
It's
was
disgusting.
vaginas, wetness, all this nasty stuff, and I'm like,
Mine is just a bunch of sorry, but y'all are
what?
idiots. They
Yeah,
just talk so idiotically because they don't think about what they're
you just post
saying.
stuff.
And you're not thinking at all. It's like there's no thought
Yeah.
whatsoever to what other people's thoughts, other people's feelings. You just
hmm
posting just to get a laugh or something. It's like you're so
And they get the
rude.
laughs, but it's like
So
now
many
now you just
laughs.
got more than one idiot. Like I don't know. It's dumb. It's really dumb. But I'm just like after that fast, it just felt like I just really did not belong. I was like, what? I didn't miss a
No,
thing.
I can only last so long on Facebook. Like especially like reading like the like scrolling through like posts and stuff.
hmm
Mm-mm.
I
I normally just
still
watch videos.
I still
That's
have
it.
not cleansed my Facebook. Remember I told you I was going to do that. I still have not done it. I really need to because this kind of goes into what I was saying about like how a lot of people on my Facebook always talk about I always see something about God, but then like the next few posts they'll say something that's like
Totally off the wall.
over sexual, so inappropriate, degrading people, degrading women, men, like all of this, and I'm like, you just talked about how oh I love God, there's only one, all this stuff, and it's like, do you really though? You talk like this, you say things like this, but you follow Christ.
Yeah.
Because you can look up and down my posts. I don't talk like that. And I'm not always constantly saying something about God either, but I'm also not out here just speaking vulgar and saying
And
all these
portraying
things.
two lifestyles.
And
You
I'm not
can't
going to
be
do
one
that. Because
because
one, I'm
it's
going to feel
oil and
bad.
water, man.
Yeah,
You
and
can't mix that up.
I'm going to feel way too bad anyway because I know God can be like, Like, and that's the first, that's the
And
noise I
then
hear in my head immediately. It's like,
because it's like some things when you become a Christian and like what our pastor be like godly sorrow, you're gonna feel
yeah.
bad for the things that you do. Like you're gonna feel a
And you
difference between
should.
yeah, and that's
You
conviction.
should feel
You feel
guilty
bad. You feel like God, I really did something wrong. Like
hmm
I really did something I wasn't supposed to.
because if you're able to sin and you don't feel something,
That's the scary part.
yeah, it's like I
That's where we gotta work on something.
especially
But
if you say that you follow Christ or that you're a child of God or something, because it's like you can't say that and then you don't feel guilty that you're doing 8, 9, 10 sins every day or something, and it's like then like the ones that do sin are like we all sin, but
mm-hmm.
then you have ones that are like no sin is bigger than the other. Okay, that's great. But we should all be working to not sin. It's like, okay, nobody's saying, okay, whatever, this one is great. It's not the point. It's just like, you still need to stop. It doesn't mean that just because
Because you
one is
telling
not,
me that is not
yeah,
and that doesn't
it's not
mean
helping
that
your case
we
either.
should both keep sinning.
And I shouldn't just brush it off because, oh, everybody sins. Oh, not one is greater than the other. It doesn't matter. We shouldn't be doing it either way. I might be doing something wrong. That doesn't mean I'm supposed to be doing it. And I'm
Then
not going to,
correct me. If I'm wrong,
exactly.
correct me.
I don't need you to pat me on the back or be like, it's okay. No, it's not okay, girl. Get your act together. Like, you're not supposed to be doing that.
And it's like that's just a way for them to get you to shut up. And it's
Yeah,
like it's not gonna get me
no.
to shut up
And
because
and
you
I'm
should
not
be
gonna
telling
agree
me
with
the same
you.
thing.
Exactly. And I would rather somebody correct me instead of just making it seem like, oh, everything's okay because oh God is a forgiving God. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna sit here and take advantage of him because he's forgiving. It's like, okay, he forgave me. Now let me do better. It's not
Mm-hmm.
just let me continue doing it because he's gonna forgive me anyway. It's like that's weird because you wouldn't do that with somebody like you're in a relationship with or friends with. You're not gonna be like, oh, they forgave me, so I'm gonna do it again because they'll just forgive me. Like, no,
Exactly.
that's not
Because
gonna
some people really
happen.
be saying some hurtful stuff, regardless of social media,
Yeah.
in person, and then they want somebody to forgive them at the drop of a hat, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like your words. You may think of it as like something that just
Power of
goes
the
away,
tongue
like
again.
the breath, like just, and then
Yeah.
it's gone.
Yeah.
No, that thing replays and
especially
replays
of who it's
and
coming
replay.
from.
You know, it keeps going on and on and
Mm-hmm.
on, and it's like
Again, that's like a part of power of the
you're
tongue. It's like
you're poisoning someone's mind.
I don't know why they, I don't know why they said words do hurt, but it's like
Did they say that just so they don't have to feel hurt? Because I feel like they was really
they
hurt when they
feel
made
it.
it.
They
I feel
feel
like they
it.
was really hurt. You
It's
had to make up a whole
especially on
rhyme.
who it comes from. You can't tell me that it because if you said it, you meant it. Like, come on. And they
Because if
always
you
say
didn't mean it, you would have stopped
actions do
yourself.
speak louder than words. I would they would that I agree with that one. But we can't act like words don't hurt.
Yeah.
Like, come on, they do. Like, I mean, like, okay, if it's a stranger saying something, I could care less. But if it's somebody I care about and they just said something to hurt me intentionally, what? Like, of course it's gonna hurt me. I don't know where they came up with that one. I don't know. I'm like, you were in denial. That's all that was.
And you wanted to feel empowered and wanted to be able to change the words that they said. And it didn't work. I know it didn't work. I know you died thinking about it still. Ain't no way.
They really said that. Man.
Like, imagine you about to go. Man, they told me that again. You made the whole rhyme. Sticks and stones can break my bones. The words get ever. I know they was crying.
In denial.
And they kept saying it over and over. And they thought it was going to work. And that's one thing. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can try to manifest that all you want, but it still hurts.
I really don't know.
It still hurts you. Like, what?
I don't know where they got that from. I really don't. But then I did say I also wanted to talk about, what did I say?
Unconditional love.
Okay, yes. All right.
We talked about power of tongue. We talked about language.
So I did want to get into that because, like I was telling you earlier, I was talking to her about a post that I saw, and somebody said like, what did they say?
If you hurt me, I hurt you.
No.
If you go hard for me, I go hard for you. That's what it was.
Yeah, and so I heard. I was like, God dang. Even though that still is
a
like,
part of it.
That's basically like you will
I
probably
know I was getting somewhere with it.
Yeah, you got a little bit. But yes, I was explaining to her like I disagree with that. How do you feel about that? Do you feel the way I feel about that, or is it just me?
One more time.
About that, like, do you disagree with that? That way of thinking, I guess.
Like, if you like tit for tat,
I get because it
is tit for tat.
Yeah, and it wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's like you wait for somebody to do something for you in order for you to do something for them.
It's like when I could see where it was going. I could see why that thought originated out of their head.
I get it. I do get it.
If you have a love or a person in your life that did not do right by you, and so now you think, dang, I did all this for you just to get nothing in return, that hurt people, because especially if you actually really care. But it's like, and I also think you can't always do stuff and expect something in return, but that's a lesson you got to learn when it comes with that.
I think it's a lot of times when I've noticed is that when it's two people and they feel like that person didn't do what they feel like they would have done for that person, it's a lot of times it's like an anxious personality mixed with like an avoidant personality. And I feel like I can be that kind of person. I'm not gonna lie, like an avoidant person, because I'm not like, I will always do something for somebody. That's not what I'm saying, but it's like, with me, I'm not super emotional. So like my way of comforting somebody would probably not be the same as them comforting me. Like, so
that's true.
So like they were probably like, you all right? Are you okay? Like that. And I'm like, I'm good. Like, watch out. But
no,
but like if it's like, if I'm trying to comfort that person, I'm like, are you okay? And it'll come off like that. But I care. It's not that I don't care, but it's like, it's kind of like
you try to give the person
like,
space.
I feel bad for you, but like, are you okay? All right. Like,
because it's like you try to, like when my uncle died, it was like that.
Yeah, like I'm
it's
not,
like you didn't like not check up on me.
Yeah.
Like you didn't not like be there for me. It's just you gave me space, which I didn't need, because I don't like crying in front of people.
Yeah.
When I cry in front of you, it's not. I don't be wanting to. It's not. I don't want to.
Girl, you always crying.
I know, and I don't want to. That's the problem.
Okay. Anyway,
I don't want to.
no, I don't like crying in front of people either. That's why I rarely ever do it. Like
That's
if
why
I'm
I
doing it, or
normally run
something
away.
really is wrong.
That's why I try to suck it up. But no, I'll run away. I will. I'll run away and go cry somewhere else. I will not refuse.
We hardly ever cry in front of each other, but
Yeah.
when it does, it don't really. I don't really. I wouldn't care. Like if I cried for it, I really wouldn't care. I just
I
thought
try
I'm
to
about to
suck
cry.
it up. I
Like
just
yeah,
did it earlier. I
I
tried to
know,
suck it
but
up.
I'm like, all right, I'm about to cry. Like I do that, but I don't. I wouldn't care that much. I just don't ever really do it because I just don't like crying in front of people.
Mm-hmm.
But like with the anxious personality, I feel like those people both can be like difficult. Like especially when it's in like that type of situation where it's like, okay, you're not doing for me what I would have done for you. Like that anxious person needs that
Constant, like
that validation.
Yeah.
Although avoiding people need validation too, but sometimes they'll do that. Just I don't know. It's kind of difficult. It's
lost
both.
me there, but
It's avoiding people can be they can need validation, but I'm not that one. But some people can be. It's like a whole psychology thing. I'm not getting into all of that, but I don't know. I think that's where that comes in with the reciprocating thing, I guess. But sometimes it is. It's like sometimes you do just have a friend that just not they're just not a good friend. So it's like you're not gonna get that same like or what you want out of them. You probably won't get. So maybe you just don't need to be friends with that person, or you don't need to be with that person if they're not giving you what you feel you deserve.
yeah, but I feel like that like I go hard for you, you go hard for
Yeah.
me. I feel like that could turn sideways because some people take that and run with it and use that against everybody.
I know exactly,
And
and
then
that's
they
what I
start
feel
getting
like.
selfish. They started getting overindulgent.
And that's not
They
God.
start taking advantage of people, and it's like, well, I go hard for you, you go hard for me. Because I saw a lady on Facebook, of course, and her boyfriend, who was trying to propose to her, had a whole nice setup. Will you marry me on the bed with roses, everything. He just didn't have like a super fancy ring, which is she said that's what she
Did he
wanted.
have a ring?
He did have a ring, and it was an engagement ring, not a real ring. It was an engagement ring, not a real ring. Everybody knows you don't go hard on the engagement ring.
You still got a ring.
That's what I'm saying. And so he said, I done spit all I had to give you this. And she declined it because it wasn't a ring like how she see on social media. So they had a picture of like, and it looked like something, it didn't even look like the girl. It looked like a picture she found on Instagram or something. And it was like, this is what I wanted. And then you're like, this is what I wanted, so I'm done with you because you didn't give me what I asked for.
Yeah, I get what you're
saying.
saying.
And it's like that's where it becomes overindulgent because she probably in her head, I didn't spend birthdays on you and da 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 da.
Yeah, and it's like if you're doing those types of things for somebody just so that, because you want them to one up you, to like spoil you or whatever, it's like that's your intentions are wrong. Then you should be doing these things because you genuinely want to do these things for that person. Like I said before, like when it comes to that, like in the Bible, love is God, obviously, but like that form, it seems like humans are not capable of doing that. Like they're not capable of having unconditional love for somebody. It's like I love you if you love me, and honestly, it should not be that way. But it's like for humans, it's just like that, and I feel like it's the same way with like doing something for somebody, like how we just said, like you do this for me, I'm expecting you to do this for me. It's so weird, and I just don't agree with it at all because I'm like I'm not that type of person. I'm not doing something for you because I'm expecting you to do something for me, or like you better do this for me because I do this for you. It's like no, that's weird. That's not. Is that I don't even know if that's.
And that's why I'm saying that is an example of where that terminology, I go hard for you, you go hard for me, goes sour. That is a prime example of what I was talking about because you're under the idea just because you done something that now someone has to go outside of their means to do something for you.
To one up you. I guess you would say it a good way, but it's like it's still.
It's not a good way because it's like
no, they would see it as a good way because like they one up me and like, oh, they going hard for me now. I got to go even harder for them. It's like, no, why is there a competition anyway? You just do stuff for people that you care about because you want to do it.
And
And
then
if
you're
it's
also
deeper
looking
than
at
that,
outside relationships, and they ain't got nothing to do. That's a whole you don't even probably have that much money.
yeah. And it's kind of hard for me to like. I want to see the perspective of that person, but the way that's worded, it just doesn't sound good to me. Like I go hard for you, you go hard for. It's like
I feel like they've been hurt before. That's how I feel.
it
That's how I
is,
see
but it's
it.
like everybody is not that person, and also not everybody needs to be in your life. You don't need to go hard for every single person in your life because they were probably not meant to be there. Your whole they're probably just there for a season. It's like just relax, calm down, stop getting so attached to people like that and expecting things from people. The only thing you need to be is, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just feel like that is on you. Like if you want to
Yeah,
keep on mistaking temporary people for permanent people, then that's going to be on you. You're going to keep
yeah.
getting hurt.
Because you know the book I was telling you about boundaries and
Yeah.
love and stuff. It was like talking about loving people like unconditionally
Mhm.
and not being scared to love people because of people in the past that hurt
Mhm.
you. Just keep loving how you love. Like as they say, go hard, but keep a guard because it says in the Bible that we should keep a guard around
Yeah.
our
Don't be
heart.
a
So
fool.
yeah, so it's like you're kind of in the wrong there, bud, because you should just learn who you're dealing with.
Like
Still love them, but learn
imagine
who
if
you're
we
dealing with.
imagine if we did that. Like if we there were so many times where I should have treated people like trash just because somebody
Man,
else did something to me.
you already know my example.
Exactly. So it's like
I don't
I
do tick
don't
for
want
tack.
to I don't want to feel that. Like that's just I don't you know how like you know I don't like feeling negative emotions. I hate that's one thing I do not like. I don't want to feel anger. That's why you always say like I brush stuff off real fast. Like why are you not mad? I'm not trying to feel that. I'm not trying to feel sad. I'll feel sadness for a little bit. Like if it's something that I feel really sad about something, I will feel it for a second, but I'm not about to stay in that. I can't. I physically cannot because I'm like, yeah, this is disgusting. I need to go smile. I need to go laugh. I need to go do something else because this is not good. I I can't. I just can't imagine holding on to
To
past
stuff.
stuff
Mm-hmm.
to where it's affecting my relationships or my capability of like to love somebody or to like care about somebody because of something in the past. I'm not. I refuse. That's too much. That's like dragging a load of something heavy around your whole life to the
And
next
then
person and to the next
and then
person.
they just
Like,
adding on, adding on,
like
adding on, and I can't
take
take it.
care
I
of it.
can't
Like
take it.
you
I
need
can't
to
take it.
throw that stuff away because this is your relationships with everybody is going to be trash. You're not going to have a healthy relationship with anybody
Mm-hmm.
because you can't separate your past from your present or your future. It's like you're dragging along everything. Like that's
Mm-mm.
I'm not doing that.
That's what I tried. It was only one time where I didn't take breaks in between relationships, and I regretted it because I was like, I shouldn't have done that
Mhm.
because that's why I feel like it's important to have breaks in between people so you can fully process the past one
Mhm.
before you enter a new one. Because then you're just merging hurt, merging
Mhm.
stuff, and it's like, imagine you're still hurt from them, and then you walk into this new person like, you gonna hurt me just like the last time, and they gonna look
Mhm.
at you like, I ain't hurt
I
you.
don't even know you for
I
real.
ain't even do
Like
nothing to you.
we don't even have memories
Like
yet.
this my first mistake. And you
Yeah.
acting like I done made 1,000 mistakes. Like that person is not the
Luckily, I
same
have
person.
not experienced that yet. I hope I never do. But I can definitely see that why that would happen. It's like
Mhm.
there's no separation there. You didn't get a chance to feel anything for real. You kind of just wanted to brush everything up under the rug and move on to the next person, and or you infatuation kind of. So it's like there is no
In
time.
between,
Yeah. So it's
there's
like,
no time to even realize like
and that's
I'm by myself
it's
and now I
selfish
met
for
someone
you
new.
and
Yeah.
it's selfish for that person too. So it's like you had no time to recover.
No.
You now you're gonna put something on them that they didn't even do. It's like it's not really fair on both
And then
parts. It's
they
really
gotta sit
not.
there and try to build with you when you still
It's
trying to
yeah,
debuild
and it's
what you built with
nobody's
somebody else, and it's like that's
yeah,
not fair for them to have to pick up your
it's nobody's
baggage and the baggage of the
responsibility.
past of the person before them.
It's nobody's responsibility to fix you, and I have seen that so many times, like people saying like you help fix me, or like you like that type of thing. It's like you came into my life to help me, or like rebuild me or whatever. It's like, no, you need to get yourself together. It's nobody's job to fix you or to mend your broken heart. That is not anybody else's responsibility but yours.
Unless the person picked it up themselves. They
If they
said that
broke
they'll
it,
do
okay,
it. If they said they'll do it, let them do it.
okay.
But
Then
to
they're
sit
gonna
there
have
and
resentment.
expect somebody to do it, don't do that.
Or you got with somebody so that they can fix you. That is not their job, and then you're gonna be very heartbroken again and very disappointed when they can't do it because it's not their job in the first place. People love to try to fill voids with people that don't need to be filling them. That's not what they were here for. What are you doing?
And that's why sometimes when I pray, I be like, God, just fill whatever void that
Yes,
needs to be filled.
ask
I
God
want
to
you
fill
to
it.
do it, because if I look to humans to do it, I'll never be fulfilled.
And if the
I'll
void
never
wasn't
be fulfilled.
like if that void wasn't filled by that person and it's too late, then you do need God to just fill it because that person's not gonna be able to do it. Like I know people want it so bad they'll go to anybody. It's like with the parents, they try to do it with having babies, or they try to find a husband or a wife or a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and it's like they are not gonna feel that for you because it's not them that
it
you
needs to
need
be the
that needs
person
to
that it
feel it.
came from, or God.
Just ask God, because if you can't get it from that person, just talk to God, because they're not gonna do anything. Because you're still gonna feel like you need something. You're always gonna feel like you need something, because they're not gonna be able to feel it, and then you're not talking to God, so you're not gonna get it fixed.
And sometimes I wonder, can some humans even? Well, no. Sorry, I went through a lot of thought processes in one.
What?
Because I was going to say, can some humans, are they even capable of unconditional love? But then I stopped myself because I feel like when I met you, I feel like you do that.
Yeah, I really
you are very good at that.
I try.
I'm not saying that it's easy, because it's not
because
easy.
It is easy for me because of the people that I do like. It is easy.
But I'm saying, like, through all the stuff that we do, we kind of stupid sometimes. Like,
stupid all the time.
That's what I'm saying. So it can't be easy. Sometimes, like,
it can be.
Like,
you could be sickening, and I'm
that's
like,
what I'm
but I'm also like, don't care. Like I don't care. Like, you can't do anything that will make me not love you. Like nobody can.
That's fair.
I
That's
don't.
fair, 'cause
I don't care what
love.
you do, like, at all. I don't care. I'm just gonna. We're gonna have to work it out, girl. Like, I don't care. I don't care. It's the same thing with him. It's the same thing with like, I don't care what y'all do. It's like, no. If I said I love you, like, that's it. That's it. But I don't know. And a lot of people just can't do that because people will call me stupid. People will call me stupid. But it's like, I don't care. Like, I really don't.
Sometimes, you know how they used to say, like, sometimes when you, like, fall in love and, like, blindlessly love, you just look stupid. Maybe that's okay.
I think that's, I
feel
don't
like
know.
those people were so happy.
But also, it's 'cause, you know how we look at some parents when they like have a child where they're like constantly like, why you always bailing them out? Why you always getting them out of trouble? But it's like, they're like, that's my child. Like, I love them. That is unconditional love. You may look stupid, but it's like, I love that
That's
person.
True. And
like, it's no matter what you do, you can't do anything to make me stop loving.
Yes, but you okay.
Like, that is
okay.
But I'm not saying it's right, like the way they go about it every time. But that's what it is. It's like, I'm gonna love you no matter what you do.
They try to implement, like, hard love, like tough love, which I feel like people go a little out of bounds with it sometimes.
Yeah, and because what kind of tough love are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about.
I'm just kidding.
That's what I'm saying. That's where it's a little.
Yeah, like, what are we talking about?
You going too far. I'm saying, like, if you see they might need help, but they are, what's the word? Falling on you too often, and you want them to build themselves up on their own. Yes.
Yeah.
That's when tough love come in. Not you saying, let me put them through everything so they can learn stuff and then
Yeah,
call it
that's
love.
not. Yeah,
That's not love.
that's
You
not.
just an enemy.
Yeah, yeah,
You're my
yeah.
enemy.
You're
You're
sabotaging
not.
me, and for
No,
whatever reason, because you went through something, you feel like I need to suffer because of what you went through. No, and
and
especially
that's
as that
not
being a parent
love.
and a child, you should always want better for your child. There is no reason why you're trying to put them through the same pain that you went through. What sense does that make? Because if you know that's how you felt when you were going through it, why would you want your child to go through the same thing and you be the cause of it? You're sorry. You're a sorry parent, and that's just all that is. You are sorry. And I don't care what anybody says. I would never, ever, ever do that. I don't even think I want children. But
I just want them to look at me dead in my eyes.
if you would never, like, what is
Because you should
actually wrong
want
with
better
you?
for your children. You shouldn't want them to go through the same struggle and pain that you went through. Why?
I remember I had a
What's the point
friend.
of building on generations?
We were like 12 or something, and his mom would make him at 12 or 11 or something, make him take the bus to the mall, like to meet me there while my mom is dropping me off, make him take the bus at 11, 12 years old, telling him to learn independence. And then if he couldn't get a ride on the bus back home, she'd be like, well, you just have to figure it out. At 11 or 12 years old, and my mom would be like, absolutely not, I'll take you home. Do it. We used to do it every time. Every time. Because I'm like, you're going to leave your 11-year-old child at the mall. Oh, shoot. At the mall and then tell him to figure it out. He's in sixth grade. And I don't know why to this day. I don't know. That makes me really upset. I don't know. I used to even get upset at the moment.
You know what
Like,
could happen to 11 and 12-year-olds? That's like prime time for
and then
pedophiles.
he
Are you
wasn't no
serious?
big kid. He was little.
He can get caught in gangs. There's so many things he can get caught because he's not around you.
And I'm
His
like,
parent, who's supposed to be there to guide him
and
and
he
was
was like,
brought
he'll
on this earth
walk.
to
I'm
prepare them
like,
for life.
He said he'll walk, and I'm like, this man. It would probably take him a little
Hours.
over a little over 2 hours or something to get home. And I'm like, you think I'm about, as your friend, you think I'm about to let you? I know I didn't have no car or anything, but I would tell my mom to drop you off because you think I'm gonna let you do that? I don't care that. Even at that age, I was still thinking like, mom, why would she do that? And my mom was like, I don't know.
Honestly, I feel like people, especially these days, are under the conception that boys can't get molested or raped.
Or
And
that
like
they're
that's
not
like
still children.
that's what I'm saying. He's
Like,
still a child because if he was a girl, they probably wouldn't do that. That's what I'm
and I'm
saying.
like, I'm not doing that. That's still my child. That is a
Like
kid.
kidnappings, everything. A lot of things can
Murder, like
happen.
anything. Like, what is wrong with
Because I've
you?
seen stories like this where the moms be like, "Oh, my child was raped. My child was killed." Where were you?
Like,
Where
what
were
is, and it's
you?
that type of, like, why is that child on a bus,
Why
a
are they
public
by
bus?
themselves? Why? Where were
And
you?
then what if my mom was like a weirdo or something? Like, not that she's not, and she would
I
never,
know,
but
but
it's
I'm
just like,
just
why
saying.
are you okay with your child just being somewhere?
And what if they would have found a ride from another stranger, and then they would have never came home? Then you would have been calling the police
Like,
like, "I told him to come home."
to this day, that
Are
makes
you
me
stupid?
so, it makes me so mad. Like,
Some people just don't deserve kids,
no,
and if you're like that, don't have them. Give them away to somebody else who cares because you clearly don't.
just don't have
That's
them.
what I'm saying. Just give them
Don't.
to someone else
Like, what
who
is
cares.
wrong with you? If you have that mentality because you went through pain and suffering, and you have that mentality that you're going to put your
I
kids
think
through that, just don't have them because
I
it's not
think
right.
you know what? How about this? Great idea. New invention of mankind. I think this will really push us past all the hurt. This is what we're gonna do. Everybody, before they decide to have kids, you have to go into a room before you go get mentally
Oh,
evaluated,
I'm feeling.
mentally checked. Stupid. You gotta get checked, and then you can go and do what you gotta do, and then we know for sure that that baby is able to be
But
fine.
who gonna stop them from having sex
We
unprotected?
everybody gonna have to be caged up.
Good luck.
I'm gonna lock everybody's stuff up. I'll be in charge because
Honestly,
y'all ain't about to keep traumatizing
I
these
am not
kids.
a huge fan of kids, and everybody knows that. But it's just
I
like,
love kids, and you ain't about to keep traumatizing them.
it's just that that was somebody that I cared about. And like, for you to let him be 11 years old riding a public bus and then telling him to figure it out, on how to get home, and it's about 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and you
And I don't even want to hear people say, "Oh, that's my parents." That your parents shouldn't have did that.
it's not
They shouldn't have did
okay.
that. They shouldn't have done that.
Like what?
And I hate when people try to agree with my parents. And I turned out
I'm
fine. Did
fine. No,
you?
you didn't.
Did
No,
you?
you didn't.
Emotionally, mentally,
No, you
are you?
didn't.
Okay,
No,
let's
you
do an
didn't.
evaluation.
Yeah, you're definitely still struggling mentally. Okay,
Let's do
guys,
an evaluation.
that's it. That's it. We're going way
Because
past the
my
time.
blood is boiling. I don't like subjects like
Yeah,
this.
I don't. No, that really still makes me mad to this. I'm telling you, I think about it a lot because I'm like, that is so sad, and it's no wonder.
And there's probably so many kids like that out there in the world, and they probably didn't make it back home.
And then just
And the
just by
mom's gonna
them
be
saying
like,
that they came
"Oh,
out
I don't know
okay,
where he went."
I'm confused because that child that happened to, mentally unstable, not mentally unstable, I don't want to say that, tried to commit suicide. So it's like, are you okay? Like, did you turn out okay? That's just, we'll just leave that there. We'll leave that question there because that child experienced the same thing that you're going to say that you experienced, and then turn out the way that they did. But okay, that is the end. Oh my
And
gosh, he's so
that's
cute.
why loving people is important.
Yeah, just don't be in denial. Like, don't make it seem everything's not okay. Everything's not okay because it's not. Is that's not correct. That's
And
not
if
the
you
way you
don't
should be raised.
know what's not okay, ask God. Because a lot of reasons why we're going through this, because nothing is God led, is based on our own human desires and our own human hearts that will put us in default.
Just be honest with yourself. Just
And
please be
honest
honest with
with
yourself
God.
and just talk to God. He will give you all the answers. He
And
really
talk
will. If you just ask him, he'll give you the answers.
and talk to God, not your head.
And he'll fill the voids that y'all are so desperately wanting to fill. He will do it. I promise.
Pinky promise.
All right, y'all. That is the end of episode. What number is this? 7?
It's the fact that I did this instead of this.
Do you not remember when I did that in school? I was like,
no, I said, and I'm like, I'm glad it went over there because they couldn't see what number I did. But now they know.
What episode is this? 7?
7.
All right. Well, that was episode 7. We hope you all enjoyed it. We're not trying to go off too long on this, so.
I'm sorry we missed last Sunday, but it was
her okay. Yeah.
birthday,
No, this is going up ASAP.
Yeah, it was her birthday, so
it was my birthday.
Have fun. But
so just comment, like, subscribe.
Y'all know what to do. Y'all been doing great so far. Y'all know what to do. So bye guys.
All right. Bye.